Hey Taurus, how you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a fantastic weekend. I'm going to be doing your general reading for the end of this month into the first week of August. I did get some messages for you. I got that you're going to be dealing with some family. You got communication coming in. Could be from a water sign or someone that's just in their emotions. I feel like this energy is older than you and they're going to be moving on. This energy could also be a cook. They may want to start their own business. And they may have wish fulfillment here to make an offer to you, for help here and see how things kind of go. So that's that. Your divine energy oracle that you got is wake up call coming in. So somebody here is going to have a wake up call, whether this is to do with their career, their health, their relationships, or all of the above. So someone is going to have a wake up call. So we're going to read up a little bit here. We've got your divine energy is calling you to wake up from slumber and reconnect with your authentic self. Welcome any internal restlessness you're feeling as an indication of your divine self-awakening. Even though it may be uncomfortable now, it would be far worse to live indefinitely in an unconscious way. Be honest about what is not working in your life and know it's time to change this reality. You'll receive guidance on how to successfully improve this if you are receptive and willing. Rest assured that this guidance will soon come. So, somebody here may have to make some changes in their life. Like I said, this could be to do with health even. This could be to not get enough rest, not, being able to have time to yourself. To just have some downtime and to possibly make some healthy meals. Wake up call coming in. Your oracle with an attitude you got is your person is lucky. Remind them. So you need to remind somebody here that they're lucky to have you. Whether you're doing favors or you're picking up extra hours or whatever this is. Your person is lucky to have you. Could be even your significant other. The other one that came out is you're effing stressed. So somebody here needs some time just to chill out and do things that they want to do, right? Summer's coming close to an end. And all work and no play, right, makes Taurus dull, right? So yeah, so somebody here is stressed out. They just need some downtime. Someone here could be burning the candle at both ends and they're not taking care of themselves, which could, lead to health issues as well. So we're going to get these cards shuffled up and see what's cracking for you guys. Overall energy, it's a 10 of Cups. So somebody here just wanting to be happy. Maybe somebody here was just thinking, well, if I do what I need to do now, then down the road, maybe I can have all those things that I want, that I can finally be happy, that I won't have to struggle so much. So we do have the 10 of Cups coming in. Somebody here could be fighting for that 10 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you could be fighting possibly with a fire sign here, maybe. I feel like you've got another fire sign here that could be part of a family dynamic that's coming in to make an offer here. I feel like somebody here sees that you could be burning the candle at both ends. And you're possibly, not really finding you're happy here is because you're going right steady. You don't have time for happy. Yeah, this is causing upset here with the 5 of Cups. Focusing on, well, if I don't do this and the bills ain't going to get paid and, if I don't do that, I'm going to lose this, I'm going to lose that. Someone here is upset here, Spirit saying that, sometimes, Taurus, we have to make sacrifices, if we don't need as much as we've got, and maybe all it is about is just downgrading, Sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do, right? Yeah, in order to have that wish fulfillment, you're going to have to make some sort of changes here, So, let's see what's cracking for you. What's coming in for Taurus? Yeah. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone here that could be fighting to move on from a commitment here. Someone here is wanting to move on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. So whatever this commitment is, whether it's a living situation, a relationship, a celebration, or even a commitment to a job, someone here is fighting to move on from this. I feel like someone here is been holding back on their wish fulfillment. Someone here has dreams, things that they'd like to do, and someone here keeps holding back on doing them. Or maybe tomorrow, or maybe the next day, instead of possibly taking some sort of action, So to actually move on, stop holding on to things, and just let things go with the flow, So someone here is fighting to move on from something here. You could also be dealing with a young fire sign coming in that you could feel like somebody here is just, they have all kinds of time to play. They could be playing around. They could joke around a lot. Or they could be, here 1 minute and gone the next. And you could be dealing with another fire sign as well here that's feeling conflicted with the Five of Wands here. So there could be some sort of conflict here with somebody here that just, has time to play around all the time. And I feel like you have to, Taurus, to use your time wisely, Yeah, I feel like this could be putting you in your emotions. Someone here could be, at a crossroads with this energy here that just is kind of here, giving me here for a good time, not for a long time, right? Yeah, and I feel like someone here is feeling conflicted and they're having to work a lot to temper their emotions when they really just want to speak the truth, So, what is the challenge? Yeah, the challenge is this Knight of Wands here that you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, I feel like you may, have some sort of a wish fulfillment with this energy, but like I said, you're closed off to taking any kind of action towards commitment here. And this may create fighting, with this Knight of Wands here. Especially if things were, plans were made and could be being canceled, Things could be being canceled out here. So somebody here could be fighting with somebody here that's kind of in and out energy here. This is creating challenges with the Seven of Wands with this energy. There's not enough give and take in the situation. Yeah, somebody here wants a new beginning with you. They want a new beginning with you, but they may feel that you're working all the time. You're burning the candle at both ends here, so there's no room for anything else. So what is the root of this? Oh, wonderful we go. Yeah. Yeah, you could be dealing with a fire sign here that's very intuitive, also known as a secret keeper. This is going to be the root of this. I mean, like someone here is moving on here because they feel like you're keeping yourself mentally trapped. With this Queen of Pentacles coming in, somebody's keeping themselves mentally hostage. And it's because they're feeling conflicted about everything. Well, if I don't do this, and this is going to happen. I don't have any choice. This is the way it has to be, I feel like you were working, on taking some sort of action to have positive movement forward with this energy. You came in with a small offer to this High Priestess that's got fire in their chart, but now I feel like you're feeling mentally trapped. We have the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords coming in. So I feel like you're feeling mentally trapped about this. Now, Yeah, this is keeping you right in your head. It could be causing panic attacks, nightmares, insomnia. Yeah. So what is Crown in the reading? Yeah, I feel like you're working on, you've been working double time here is what I'm feeling like. And I feel like you got quite a lot on your plate here, you know. Yeah, I feel like you could have been dealing with family here that's you know, I feel like somebody here knows that you want to be happy here, but I feel like you keep getting messages here from family, you know, that maybe only looking out for themselves is what I'm getting here. This could create you to feel wounded about this, Taurus, here, because you've been working like a dog here to try to pay bills. Or the Ace of Pentacles, you know, you're working left and right. It's like it's never enough. When you go through the bills and you go through the budget, you're like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I'm going to have to work more overtime just to be able to afford groceries, you know? So I feel like somebody here is, you know, you could be having someone here that could be part of a family dynamic here that could be laying more delegation on you, more things for you to do, you know? And I feel like this could be keeping you wounded because you're doing as much as you can already, you know? Like I can only do so much, you know? Yeah, this is cranking burdens. Feel like you're wanting to lay these burdens down. You could be dealing with an emperor, a father figure, or a boss or a business owner here. It's somebody that's older than you. Could be a brother even here. Yeah, this energy could have all kinds of options here, you know, when it comes to a twin flame and its soulmate here. Yeah. So what was in the past? Spirit's giving me Taurus. This is where healthy boundaries comes in, and this is where you have to put them down and stand your ground. Whether it's friends, family, whatever it is. Could even be your boss. I mean, if you feel like you're working enough and you can't do any more, you know, we're talking about burnout here, right? So, you know, time to put your foot down. Because if you don't, you're gonna, everybody's gonna be coming in and using you as a doorknob, right? So, got to do something different. I feel like in the past here, you may have came in and rescued someone here in the past. Taurus here, you possibly didn't see this coming, but you took action. You had that positive movement forward here, possibly with someone here that was feeling stuck. And I feel like you made a judgment call to come in and make an offer here to this energy that was, not in a good headspace here in your past. And I feel like this took a lot of strength here as well because you were feeling mentally trapped here about how much you could actually do. You know, with the Page of Pentacles coming in, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords coming in. So you tried to help as much as you could with this energy in the past, but I feel like you just didn't feel like you could offer too much here, even though this energy was going through, could have been going through a third-party situation or heartbreak themselves back then, But you tried to come in and make some sort of offer. There's your energy coming in with the King of Pentacles here. There could have been cycles that ended out here in the past. Endings bring new beginnings here. And someone here that's, trapped in their head here is trying to find balance, or is trying to find balance in their life back then when it came to having wish fulfillment. So what is crowning this reading? No, it's crowning this reading. What is coming in the near future? I already did what's crowning this reading. This is the way it's been today, so maybe I'm feeling foggy. So I feel like reading on someone's energy that's just foggy. It's like they're giving me, you go to do one thing like I just did, crowning the reading. We've already done the card that's crowning the reading, right? So, but somebody goes in the room to go do something and they stand there because they've forgotten just from that little bit what they were supposed to do when they went in there. This is what I'm talking about, fogginess, and I'm getting this too. I feel like somebody here is going at both ends and they just can't even think right anymore. Not getting enough sleep, not eating healthy, just trying to please everybody else but yourself. You know what I mean? Near future. Near future. You have got Seven of Cups in a twin flame here. So somebody here that's single as a Pringle here, could be you, is saying that you have options here, when it comes to a fire sign here, twin flame to you. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying you choose who you hang out with. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody here has made decisions in the past here, where they've had to speak their truth here, possibly to 3 people. And it's saying that you had victory coming into union with these energies. So in the near future, you're single, you're independently owned and operated here. You could be feeling confused, or you could have options with the 7 of Cups about this twin flame, Queen of Wands that you're dealing with here. You could be feeling confused about this energy as to how, they feel about you, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands coming in. Yeah, because you want to be happy. You want that 10 of Cups. So, maybe you and this energy are both single, both fancy free here, but, you could be confused here as well as to whether you guys have the same goals when it comes to that 10 of Cups as well. Yeah. Because you could see this energy, this twin flame to you that could focus on the negative a lot of situations, They could close down. You may not hear from them for a while. This energy's from your past. So, how does this energy see this situation? Yeah, somebody here is going to be taking some sort of action, and someone's not going to see it coming. I feel like it's coming in from a family dynamic. So someone here this is how they're seeing it. Somebody here from a family dynamic that's going to take some sort of action here, and someone here is not going to see it coming. Not going to see it coming with a moon. And I feel like it's just because somebody here is so wrapped up tightly, very tightly, in their own world right now, because they've got so much going on, they don't have any room for any more stimulation in their life. You know what I mean? They've just got too much to handle. So I feel like someone's not going to see this coming here. And it's going to make things challenging with the 7 of Wands here, because I feel like someone here wants to have more equal give and take with that 6 of Pentacles when it comes to having a new beginning. Yeah, here's your energy coming in with the Hierophant. Yeah. Saying you want to take some sort of action here to have some sort of commitment to get something off the ground. I feel like you're getting bored with your mundane everyday life. Hierophant, Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Wands coming in. So you want to take some sort of action here, How does friends and family see this? Friends, oh yeah, that's a bunch. Holy cow, I think that's too many. Yeah. Holy cow. How does friends and family see this? There's like 10 cards here. There we go. Take that one. Yeah, they're saying that you want to come into union. This is what friends and family are seeing. You want to get together. You want to be actually possibly be able to spend the day with this energy, just getting to know one another. You know what I mean? This is what friends and family feel. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you may want to come in, or this energy is going to come in and offer that couple up because they want positive movement forward here. But somebody here is still in their head. They still could be healing from a situation where there was some sort of betrayal here at one point. So one of you was healed and the other one's not. Someone here is still in their head about this, about a betrayal that they could have went through, and they haven't really let themselves heal. They haven't moved on from that. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some sort of an apology here, or the cycle's going to end. Yeah, because someone here can't seem to get balance in their life, right? So what is in the hopes and fears? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone here is fearing that somebody here that's feeling wounded here, you know, or their toes have got stepped on or whatever here. Because like I said, I feel like someone here is dealing with an older sibling coming in to make an offer. Someone's not going to see this coming here. So I feel like someone here is feeling fearful that somebody's going to come in and want to talk, and they're just not up for it. Somebody here, I feel like, isn't divulging to a family member here how whatever they did really, you know, how it made them feel. You know what I mean? And this energy is actually feeling wounded and guarded, but they're not saying anything. They just keep taking more and more. I feel like somebody here is asking and asking and asking for favors, and I feel like someone here is worried that, you know, they're going to have to either break down and talk to this energy, or they're actually going to see this on their face and ask what's wrong. Somebody here is going to have to come out with clarity, exactly, with the King of Swords here. Speak your truth, you know. Make that judgment call, you know, of what you're going to do here. Yeah, it may cause a missed opportunity, Taurus, with this judgment call that you're making. And it could create a tower here as well. But you know what? You got to have a life too, right? You got to have a life. You can't constantly be doing things for others, you know? Yeah. So what is the outcome? Yeah, the outcome here is to hold back with the Four of Pentacles. This is the outcome. Don't put any more, you know, things on your plate, because you've got enough on your plate right now. You know, I feel like you're slowly waking up to this, that you're going to have to do something here, because you can't do everything for everyone and do things for yourself too, right? It takes time away from you. When you have time to yourself and you're being asked favors, then that's time that you don't have for yourself. That's time doing favors for others, right? You really need some downtime. So you're going to try to hold back here, you know. Get the Hangman coming in. This could be making you feel stuck, or this could be you getting an epiphany that things ain't going to change if I don't change, right? If I don't change things, they're not going to change. It may not make everyone very happy here, but I feel like it will make you happy, because you will be able to do what you want to do, you know. You are with your energy coming in with the King of Pentacles, you know. Yeah, you're going to have a victory with this, but you got to hold your ground, Taurus. You got to hold your ground, you know. Don't let people walk all over you, you know. Just because you're available that day, because you have that day off, doesn't mean you want to sit home, you know, babysitting, you know. You know, especially we got short summers, depending on where you are, you know. Time waits for nobody. When we all know, none of us know how much time we have, right? So you got to spend each day to the fullest. Clarify the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Yeah. This is about having equal give and take here. Having equal give and take. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign here that's feeling burdened, because they want to have time with you. I feel like this energy is going to speak to clarity, because they have a wish fulfillment here, and they can see that someone here is feeling lonely, you know. But I feel like someone here is trying to move on from something else here, and it's all about equal give and take, right? This is what this is about. This is gonna possibly create some conflict here, but you gotta do what's good for you. You know, not always about the other person, right? Yeah. Yeah, there needs to be definite clarity, communication here, because I feel like there's been some sort of confusion. Claire, give me another card for the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Give me another card for this, Spirit. Yeah, it's going to be a Tower. Yeah, somebody's in their head here. Yeah, I feel like somebody here, somebody knows there's not enough give and take in the situation. They just know it. I feel like they can feel it in their bones. And I feel like someone's going to come in and, you know, they're in their head about this, but I feel like they may come in with an apology to you, Taurus. And I feel like this is going to create a tower because somebody here is in their head about this. They're trying to move on from something else here. And because there isn't enough give and take here. You could be dealing with a young fire sign here that's feeling conflicted as well here. But I feel like this is going to create a tower with you coming in. You know. Because I feel like you could be at quite a bit of distance here, and you could be trying to work on yourself. You could be trying to work on a commitment yourself here, but someone's feeling mentally trapped. And I feel like it's going to create a tower with you. So I feel like there's an apology coming in to you, possibly. It's going to create a tower here. Yeah, someone's going to take action here, possibly towards a fire sign here. And I feel like it's going to make somebody else feel wounded and guarded about it here, you know. Yeah. Clarify this Knight of Wands is a challenge. This Knight of Wands is a challenge. Yeah, you got Four of Swords and the Emperor coming in here. So somebody here that's being a player in and out energy here for a good time, not for a long time here, is trying to rest and recover from a split up, a sickness, whatever this is. This energy that's older than you is going through the dark night of the soul. They could be a business owner. They don't have to be. Could be just an older sibling coming in here, but someone here that's going through transformation. Where they have to move, they may have to find another job, whatever here. This is going to be the challenge. Because I feel like you may have came in and made an offer to this energy here, you know, that's trying to rest and recover here. But someone here is going through transformation, and I feel like they're not sure. You know, they might tell you one thing, and then the next time you talk to them, it might be a whole different, you know, ballgame. So someone here is trying to heal this, going through the dark night of the soul, death and rebirth coming in here. This is going to be the challenge. Yeah, I feel like this energy here, this other energy that you're dealing with here that's highly intuitive here, it's going to be moving on to calmer waters here. Yeah. Someone's feeling confused about where they fit in your life, Taurus. This is what they're feeling confused on. And I feel like someone's upset here because, you know, they may have promised, hey, we'll get together or whatever. And, you know, and it doesn't fall through. Somebody here doesn't fall through with it, you know. Plans get changed. Yeah. Clarify the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles is the root of this. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's got three people in the mix here. Somebody has got three people in the mix. Most definitely. Yeah. I feel like you came in, you could have made an offer here to a fire sign. Could be a Leo here, possibly. And I feel like someone here could have sent a message, possibly to someone else here that was feeling betrayed. There was some sort of betrayal here, and now someone's feeling stuck here because they want to be happy. With this Ten of Cups coming in, someone's feeling stuck. They want to be happy. Could be this fire sign you're dealing with here. And they're also dealing with a soulmate Gemini coming in here. So someone here's going to be in their emotions here, and it's because we have the Queen of Pentacles taking on the King of Wands energy here. Someone's got 3 people in the mix, and they don't know who to choose. Got the Hangman, the Queen of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles here coming in. Then this is the root of somebody here trying to move on from something else, you know, but there's not enough give and take here, or equal give and take. Someone here might have choices between 2. Yeah, this is creating burdens here when it comes to wish fulfillment here. Saying someone's going to have to speak the truth about what wish fulfillment means to them. Because I feel like someone here made an offer already, you know, to someone else here possibly. What a mess! Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles. Feel like another scenario they're giving me, Taurus, is I feel like someone here wants to keep family happy. They don't like to step on anybody's toes. They don't like to say no. You know, they like to keep everything happy, but they're not keeping themselves happy. And I feel like this is you, you know, as well. So. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I get a Page of Swords coming in. Page of Swords. Your energy's coming in. So you're taking on this Page of Swords energy coming in to make an offer with that Ace of Pentacles. You know, something you can take to the bank. Might be communication coming in about this, about money. You know. But I feel like this High Priestess, you may be not hearing from them. They could be, you know, gone ghost. They could be, you know, just working on themselves here. But this energy has some sort of wish fulfillment. And I feel like someone wants to speak their truth about this. Could be this energy to you with the 9 of Cups and the Hierophant coming in. That's saying you're coming in, you're going to make an offer here. I feel like someone's afraid that, you know, life is going to pass them by here, you know. Yeah. Yeah, endings bring new beginnings here. I feel like someone here could be, you know, fighting to come in and make an offer before someone walks away here. Or the World, the 5 of Swords, the Prince of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups coming in. Someone's trying to get, you know, get stuff situated here so they can have some sort of life, I feel like. Clarify the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Cups for the near future. Your energy again, yeah. And I feel like you're feeling confused here about this twin flame. Got the Moon coming in your energy with the Hierophant coming in here. You're feeling confused about a twin flame. Whether you should take action or you shouldn't take action, you don't know. You're feeling confused. Could be also about secrets here as well. You know, you're just keeping yourself mentally hostage. Should I or shouldn't I? There you are with King of Pentacles coming in. Well, you want to come in and make an offer with that Page of Cups. It could be to a Capricorn, or this energy could have it in their chart. And you've also got a Queen of Wands here, fire sign. Yeah, that's made an offer. So somebody here's got more than one choice. Yeah. Clarify the Knight of Swords. That's how this energy sees us. Yeah. Somebody sees it. Yeah. They offered to come in, you know, and made an offer here. They took some sort of action here to possibly come into union with this water sign here. With the 3 of Cups and the King of Cups here. But now someone here is going to walk away. Because someone here feels like they're, you know, they're trying to balance their time between these two energies with the 8 of Cups and Justice coming in. Someone doesn't feel like they have enough time, you know, to date even, let alone anything else. And I feel like this is you. You're coming in with the Queen of Pentacles coming in. And you're trying to manifest making some sort of offer to someone that lives at a distance here. And I feel like it's this High Priestess that's coming in that's gone ghost. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there just needs to be some clarity, you know, clarity about this. Because I feel like neither one of you know where you stand. You know, if there's enough common interests, if there's enough being attracted enough to each other to get something off the ground. You know. Yeah, Princess of Wands here is fighting to come into union with you. This is what friends and family is in. Yeah. You know, so this energy doesn't know if they should, you know, what they should do, if they should take action, if they should move on. Somebody here doesn't know what to do, you know. Yeah. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for the outcome. Yeah, fighting to hold back here from taking that leap of faith. It's your energy coming in, so you're fighting to hold back from this energy, from taking a leap of faith with them. You're obviously feeling stuck here, not knowing what to do, you know. But you're going to hold back. You're protecting your heart here. Maybe you're not healed. You know, it could be a number of different things here, but you're going to hold back with the Prince of Pentacles and the Fool. You're not going to take that leap of faith here. You're fighting. You're keeping your heart protected, closed off here. You're trying to manifest this energy from a distance from you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like they want to work on things with you, but they don't know whether you like them in that way or not, you know? So, that's what I have for you, Taurus. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it, guys. And we'll talk to you later.